Of goodies from Japan. No, it's a fairly large box. It's not very heavy, and I don't recall anything that's that large, but with these things, you know what my memory's like sometimes. I do remember with this one, there was only $4 difference between slow freight, which takes about 3 months, and standard freight, and I would say this has come in about 2 weeks, so big difference for $4. So as usual, it is packaged very well. Yeah, it's actually just there's lots of extra filling packaging in here. Now there are a few items in here, but I don't think I went too overboard. The first one is actually a game that I've only recently done a video on. I'm just trying to remember the name now. I'm going to have to flash it up. I'm having a complete blank. But it's a it's good. I mean, it's labelled as a real-time role-playing game. So this is for the MSX. Tritron. That's it. I remembered it. There we go. Tritron. And I got this on the auction site, and a full copy popped up. So I now have a loose copy of this for trade. I'm going to have to do a trade video soon, because I actually do have a few MSX titles spare loose that I've managed to upgrade to full ones. So it actually does have the manual too. I wasn't expecting that. And we have the cartridge and the box is in. The cartridge is in really good condition. And oh, hang on, this is the MSX version. So this is maybe the other one I have is an MSX2 one. So this is probably the first game. So no, I don't have a spare. Oh, that's pretty cool. Have a look at the screenshots. And I actually ended up quite enjoying that game. So definitely looking forward to that. So that was a surprise find. First cab out of the rank. So these seem to be bundled together quite a bit. Let's unwrap them. Now the next one is once again my role-playing game collection. I'm not 100% sure how playable it will be. You can also sort of get this game for the Sega Master System, and the cover for the Japanese Master System is the same as this one. There we go. Now this one I'm not going to remember the name of, but this is for the original MSX, and if memory serves me rightly, it's complete, which means it includes a manual. We have a little guide, packing slip. We have another little price list or registration card. We have a beautiful soft cloth map. I'll hold it up in a minute and show you a little thing. Now the most other important thing, we have the cartridge and we have the little metal figure that it came with, which I think you're supposed to put on the cloth map as you play the game. So I'll just balance myself a little better and give you a close look at this. This map's really nice material, not soft, almost like a cloth version of a napkin. There we go, look at that. That's really cool. This is what I collect the RPGs for the other stuff that they come with. It's just, it makes it, yeah, well, it's just the nice thing about collecting them, I suppose. Whether or not you can play the game or not. Now, obviously the person that put this lot up must have been an RPG sort of person on the MSX, so the next one is another one, and it is one that I have tried to do a gameplay of recently, but it had too much Japanese kanji in it, and I need to play the translator ROM. I have actually got hold of the translator ROM, but I won't. I'll do a special video on this because it's an RPG. So it's Nightmare 3 or Shalom, but it's a complete copy. So I now have a copy of this, but for trade. And yes, it does have the manual. This person obviously looked after their games. Has the registration card and the cartridge. Now my loose copy of the cartridge is in really good condition, so that's definitely up for trade. So unlike the Tritron, which is not, it's a different game. Now the next game, I have heard lots of good things about this particular game, and that it's very well liked and good fun. I have never tried to play it myself. It's for the original MSX, very collectible apparently as well, and it's called Castle Excellent, and it's one of those really cool platform adventure type games. As I said, I have never played this myself. I try and actually not, I mean, even though I've got an SC cartridge and I could, I try and not, so that I can experience the game properly when I am lucky enough to get a copy. So I'm not sure whether there's another multi-page printed manual, but I have this sheet which has instructions on it. We have a registration card and another little green safety information perhaps card. And then we have the cartridge itself. All the packaging is in really good condition, and the cartridge is in excellent condition. So I have an excellent condition copy of Castle Excellent. So looking forward to playing that one. I quite like platformers like that. And then there was more. Okay, I know absolutely nothing about this one. Didn't pay very much for this one. I mean, it looks like some sort of single screen puzzle maze exploration type game. Chima Chima. MSX. It does say /2, maybe that just means it works on MSX2. Interesting looking screenshots, and they've got a bit of a character. It definitely says MSX on the spine only. Inside we have a manual, a registration card, and a cartridge that if you didn't know what it was, you wouldn't be able to figure out what it is. One of these Bothic ones that only has Japanese titles. The game looks very much, I'm hoping, is a game that you don't need translation. It looks in the rest of it looks in English to me. So, some excellent MSX titles. Now there are a couple more things in here. Okay, we'll get to our box and cut some bubble wrap. Right, we have another, I'm just looking for the sticker that's always on these things, just to get them off as early as possible. Cheapy for the Nintendo 64. I'm not sure if it's any good. Top Gear Rally. I actually don't have any racing games for the Nintendo 64. I do believe I might have played the PAL version of this back in the day. I honestly can't remember, or whether I'm mixing that memory up with watching somebody's video, and I don't know whether it's a crap game or not, but it was quite literally around the $1 mark in the subject as he drops the cartridge on the floor. It's got no manual, that's why I dropped the cartridge. It's just the cartridge by itself, but as I said, quite literally that was $1. Okay, I'll just open this next part of the package. because I can see particular title. Ooh, I didn't know it was this special. This is a title I've been after for a while for the Nintendo 64. I had the original PAL version back in the day, and it's the sequel to one of my favourite games on the system. I played it to death, really enjoyed it. I have bid on countless copies of this, and have, not that they come up as often as other titles. And the one I win, and I still didn't pay very much, seems to be a special edition and includes a book. And it's a copy of Perfect Dark. It's the version with the memory card, and it seems to include a play guide as well. Now this has just been wrapped in plastic by them. It's not an original seal or anything like that. It's just to keep them together. So I'll quite happily open this. Not that I'm not adverse for opening up games anyway, because they're made to be played. Cool. Look at the cover on the book. And it's probably a strategy guide, I think. It's actually got all the maps and things like that in it. Let's do some random flipping here, is very, very cool. And that's in excellent, excellent condition. It looks almost new. And then we've got the game itself, so it's in a larger box because it comes with a memory card. Now I do have a memory card for my, I think both of my, yes I do, both my PAL and my one, so I'll be keeping that in here. So just inside the box there, we have a separately packaged memory card, and it's definitely in there, you can feel the weight. These by themselves actually go for a fair bit of money, or by the auctions. And look, it's even got the little tool for pulling them in and out, and the memory card itself, and the flyer that comes with it is in there as well. And it's got the inner box, so it's all been kept in good nick. And then inside here we have a copy of the game itself. Japanese cover was interesting. So really looking forward to playing this game again, because I really enjoyed it back in the day. I mean, quite a different experience than obviously playing the James Bond GoldenEye game, but it was still fun nonetheless. I really enjoyed it anyway. Wasn't everybody's cup of tea, because it wasn't quite the same as James Bond. This is all in wonderful condition, and you can see all of the extras are in there and everything like that. So whoever owned this, I mean, it's definitely been played, because the cartridge itself is a little dirty. I have to clean it before I use it. Yeah, the contact's a little dirty. They looked after it. So really, really pleased to get this, if you can't tell. Most definitely looking forward to playing that one. Right, one more title. So we are going to have a few gameplays in this, because there's virtually nothing that I don't want to have a go of. Obviously we'll only have a quick look at the role-playing game I couldn't remember the name of, and I've shown Nightmare recently, so I won't bother that one. But this is a title I've been after for the Neo Geo for quite some time. I can't remember whether I first played this as this goes right back to when I started collecting and when the Neo Geo X came out, and when I because my brain was mixing up the fighters and the brawlers category of games, and I'm not into fighters, but I do actually like brawlers. And one of the ones recommended on the Neo Geo was Mutation Nation, and I have played the Neo Geo X version, but none of the others, and I finally got a copy for the Neo Geo CD. And once again, I didn't pay too much for it, which is obviously a definite bonus. Neo Geo CD is definitely a okay, the case does have a little bit of damage. It's missing one of the things, but I can just replace that with another CD cover. Other than that, the disc looks nice and shiny and doesn't have any scratches, which is the most important part. Yeah, and these are a standard CD case, so I can just replace that with another one. So really pleased to get a copy of that in the collection. So we have lots of pickups here. I better stop rambling and we better go and play some of these and see what they're like. Alright, so first up, our gameplay I've been looking forward to. I really do like Geo Games, and you know, I'm getting these Geo CD games one at a time to enjoy them. And I've actually been after this one for quite some time. So let's have a game of Mutation Nation. Now I'm just going to play it on normal. Here's the controls, the jump, B and A combination sort of thing. And you hold A down to get your power up. I like it. I started playing this after a one of the rounds in the Tubers high score challenge, and it lets you in fairly easy. You pick power-ups. The main thing with this is make sure you get your timing right. And not do that. Now you have these mid bosses. There's a little delay there because obviously this is Geo CD. Jump in. It's not too hard to get rid of. I didn't actually fully charge up my power up then anyway. I've taken some hits though, which is pretty bad for me. Main thing early on is timing, and not let them get in your reach. I mean, it's a fairly simple beat 'em up, but it's got quite good graphics, and it doesn't present too much of a challenge to start with. Saying that, the first main boss actually presents a reasonable challenge. So that goes a bit of health. Oh, oops, should have jumped then. They're still around, those guys, so I think, oh no, they ran away. Now obviously the guys are a little bit samey in this section. But it's got pretty good soundtrack and nice bit of action, and a game you can sit down and play for a while, or at least in my case until I get up to the boss. This is probably the game that I played on the Neo Geo X when I got it. Load. Get rid of him. Yeah. him. Right, then we go in here. Don't have a tremendous amount of health, unfortunately, so. I've got back a little bit. Now the guys come through the glass windows here. Wait a minute. Good timing. Well, leave that. Give this guy the pain in the neck. Right, where are we going? Just a minute amount of life left, and we've got up to the boss. Get an easy hit in there. Now you can't hit him again until he stops flashing. Oh, it helps if you hit. Ow, bugger. I died! Oh dear. Oh. I do have quite a few games to get through, but as you can see, it's a good fun beat 'em up that's not too hard to start with, although, you know, you need to do a bit better leading up to the boss there so that you've got a bit of energy, and I need to use my boost more. But excellent game, that'll be staying in the Neo Geo CD for a little while so I can play it properly. Alright, let's try our next games. Right, here we go with the first of our MSX games, and this one's Tritron. So it's the MSX1 game that came before it, and we've got some. We can actually save, memory save to cassette, escape to stop, space swing sword, shift throw magic ball. Hopefully supports joystick as well. Okay, so swing sword. Magic ball. Okay, right. So, obviously, putting it into context here, we're looking at a MSX1 game. Now, I think that's not good to. Ah, there we go. Oh, shut up to jump. What happens when we. Ah, there we go. And they said I actually quite liked the sequel one, the one for MSX2. And you can actually see. Oh, dead already. You can actually see this is a very similar game. Let's go again. Now that we've worked the controls out. So they've all got hit points and things like that, and I've got hit points. Yeah, I don't think it's good for me to fall down there. I'm down to 90 hit points, see? I'll take long. There's a chest down there. Game over again already. I need to use the magic ball again. Look, I'm going again because I'm interested in seeing how far. Let's go in here. I think they're randomly generated. They really hurt.
Oh goodness me. Well, besides the fact that I'm absolutely rubbish at it, I love games like this. So they are RPGs, but they've got an action element into it. So, and as you can see, it's got English and all the menus and everything like that. So, terribly sorry I haven't given you a very good look at this. But I reckon I'll be playing this one properly first, and then giving the second one another go. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, so next we have Chima Chima. I believe this is what I started. No, it's just showing us entry screen. Right, here we go. Here's the actual game. So we're the dude in the middle. Right, we can throw a bomb. Right. Can we collect those? No. Ah, right, so you throw it, and then you can direct it, and then explode it. Oops. And you shouldn't get yourself. So in a way, it's a little like Bomberman. I think I've only got a limited number of these things too. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing something with these tombstones either. So if they come, right. I think 2 means I can have 2 going at once, I think. Whoa. Toast, I think. Right. Is there a... Right, I gets rid of them. I'm scoring when I'm... Yeah, I don't score any points when I do that. God, I was close. Ah, and got myself. Well, this has got me intrigued. Now let's see if we set one off. It definitely only goes to the passages, doesn't it? Music, of course, and the sound effects are very repetitive. Oh, one got me when I wasn't looking. Ah, okay, so those red things were my lives. Well, it's actually quite an interesting little game. I'm not sure how you progress to the next level yet, but I obviously need to play it some more. But a really obscure, different game that I didn't know about. Probably would play it with the sound down a little bit, or it would send me insane. But that doesn't mean the gameplay's bad. Alright, let's try the next game. Right, and now the last game to play in this video. I'm not going to do the other 2 RPGs because they really do need translation to play properly. And I want to show the games that I'm showing properly, and I'm not going to do Nintendo 64 games because every time I do one of those I get a copyright strike anyway. So, I've heard lots of things about this one. So this is the demo mode. Which it's not letting us out of. Spacebar. Okay. So, left button jumps. Key, and I take it that'll get us through this door. Oops. This time I jump. No map. Okay. But you can actually float, so if you hold the button down. Take a running jump, you get a thing, so I take it we've got to go. And we can float a bit. So this is the next thing. Can we make it up there? Oops. Oh, we can push the block. How about that? So we can push the block there, perhaps. Got this lift. Once again, the music's nice. It's a little repetitive. played with the music keyboard. Got an extra life when we got that potion. Yeah, so I actually quite like the game. I'll be turning the volume down when I play it, but yeah, not a bad game. I have heard there's lots of people who talk a lot about this game and they really like it. So, but up until very recently, I didn't know anything about it at all. But I mean, it popped up in the auction. It wasn't very expensive, so might as well get it and have a look. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed these gameplays and pickups, and I'll maybe have some to do. We'll see how we go. I've got a few other different videos to do in the meantime. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.